So, like we all know, Mr. Mbalula is always speaking, usually speaking about Julius Malema and the EFF, about Helen Zille and the DA, and also about President Jacob Zuma and the MK party. Today he was speaking about how the coalition, the GNU, came about, and in a way I feel like he was being defensive of the GNU, and he was also answering the question, why didn't they either choose to go with the MK party or the EFF? In his defense, he's saying the MK party was nowhere to be found, of course, and the EFF was inconsistent with their demands and what they wanted. So he decided to go with the DA, FF Plus, and the rest. Also, he went on speaking about Mr. Gaten McKenzie. But I want you to listen to him and tell me what you think. Do you believe what he's saying?
You must win not even 2/3, above 50% of the electorate. There's nobody who governs here. Outright majority. We are the largest party, must be respected. But we don't go around pointing fingers and threatening partners every day. We don't do that. And we are not threatened by what other political parties do, sensational and all of that, in the context of the GNU, because we've got faith and trust in our leadership. If our leadership in the GNU is veering away from the mandate we have given them, we will be the first ones to recall them. But we can't verbose and accentuate lies and slogans, sell out and all of that, as though GNUs in their framework are constituted by allies. It's not correct. Or people who are ideologically aligned. It's not correct. GNU was constituted, and then what happened is that everybody was invited. Those who came with conditions, they ejected themselves out of it. And then they left. They did not leave. They did not even come in. And that's it. So what do you want from us? I mean, Julius Malema, you know he talks too much. And then he says, we want a GNU without the ANC before the elections. And then he's followed by his second in command, Floyd. Floyd says, we want to remove the ANC surgically, everywhere. Okay? And then they ask him as a follow-up question, will you be prepared to work with the DA, the Freedom Front, and everybody? He says, all political parties, including the DA and us, we must come together and surgically remove the ANC as ambassadors. Everything that is ANC must be removed. That's Floyd who says that. They must come together as political parties. Now, the results of the elections come and they produce what they produced. Yes, the ANC below 50%, 40%. Now, can they work together without the ANC? The people of South Africa refused and said that the ANC will become the bigger leader in terms of this. But according to themselves, they were going to run this country without us. And that's what they were fighting for. Malema says, surgically remove. I mean, he says, we want the GNU without the ANC. Wishful thinking, it did happen, but with the ANC. And then they could not come in to it. And then they started now to invent new concepts. Black front, progressive front. What's that? What's that? Black front. Black front, we can come together every time and again. We have given the Liberation Political Party with one seat in the GNU, the biggest ministry in the government. Biggest ministry. That belongs to a party, I don't know of how many. If PAC had 5, 10 members, we would have given them 2. We have given PA 1 ministry. PA. Sports. It's just that sports make you to be on TV every day. So Gaiety is always there. You see, and he's effective. Now he's a pain to all of them. Gaiety and Mackenzie. With one seat, you can think that PA have got 15 seats. And then you've got DA with a couple of ministries that they actually have. You've got other political parties as deputy ministers participating in the arrangement of the GNU. What are we talking about? Yeah. Because all sensible people understood that this is not a melting pot. We still maintain our identity. And we knew that the DA will behave like the way it is behaving. Because they are not going to the GNU to sign off death to their political party. They will want to be seen to be meaningful in the GNU. And then that's why they claim things that they found to be happening and claim them as theirs.
You just heard him, right? The question I have, when he says, you remember Floyd was the one who was negotiating for the EFF. So he's referring to Floyd, that Floyd was inconsistent. What he's actually trying to say in this thing is that Floyd was inconsistent. Even the DA Musi was inconsistent. The same Gaiety Mackenzie he's talking about. He forgets the DA was the same first party to ever say they want to destroy the ANC and they are going to see the demise of the ANC in their lifetime. He's forgetting that. He thinks it's only at the EFF who was saying that. So why did he either choose to go with the DA, the same party that have opposing policies with the ANC? They chose to go with them. The same party that says it's gonna destroy the ANC and it's gonna see the demise of the ANC in its lifetime. Why did they choose to go with it? They know what they signed. They know what they did. They know. And he's saying people must not be called sell out. So he must not be called sell out. The ANC didn't take a sellout position. That's what he's saying. Of course, the other thing is petty politics, where he speaks about Julius Malema, he talks too much. It's just petty politics. But what he's saying, it doesn't match up to what the decisions they've made in this GNU. All the political parties that are within the government of national unity are the same political parties that before elections they were saying they want to destroy the ANC, they want to see the ANC demise and die and collapse. So what is he saying? Nah, man. Nah, the Secretary General of the ANC, is something else. Yeah, he's a star. He's staring. But what do you guys think? What do you think about what he's saying? What do you think about this guy, Nje? Like him as a person, the things he says, how he acts, how he carries himself? Thank you very much.